Welcome to the mind of King Etchu, the king of Manu, the Pan-African king, the philosopher king. Mark Barretta, you made a statement about a video that Tapang Ivo Tanku did about a year ago. Well, I'm here to tell you that it doesn't matter if he did this video a year ago, a month ago, or a day ago. The fact is, this was a very interesting, intoxicating video to watch and critique. So King Etchu, the philosopher king, is here to critique this video that Tapang Ivo Tanku did about a year ago. And in this video, the main topic was unity and peace. And peace within Cameroon is the only option, according to Tapang Ivo Tanku. But that fighting will not solve anything. But I bet that differ. I don't see why he thinks that unity with a group of people who do not want us, who do not need us, but need our land, our resources, who do not treat us as human beings, but exploit our resources as much as they want, who put curfews on us, who treat us as slaves, arrest us at any moment. I mean, for 56 years, you've seen what these people have done. Yet, in this video, Tapang Ivo Tanku, you made a statement that you love beer, that you were trained in a priest, so you were trained to love. People are not trained to love because people have emotions given to them by the Creator. You can't train somebody to love somebody. You can try to do it, but you're forcing somebody to love somebody. That's still not training. Love and hate are two passions that human beings share. And some people tend to hide their hate. Some people tend to hide their love. And then some people tend to show their love and some people tend to show their hate. But these are human emotions that no person on earth can take away from any individual. The reason why people were acting a year ago when this strike or protest was going on, the reason why they were on the street, it wasn't because they were brainwashed by SCNC, as you said, but because they were angry, frustrated with the system. A system that has treated them as slaves. A system that has marginalized them. A system that arrests them at will without any just cause. And you tend to forget that Southern Cameroon, or British Cameroon, or English Cameroon, whatever name you want to call it, when they came through this fake union, because it's fake because there is no legal document binding us with La Republic. There was no legal document binding us with Nigeria when we were part of Nigeria. That's why when we didn't like what was happening in Nigeria at the time, we, the people, decided to leave Nigeria. And what we wanted was a free southern Cameroon, independent southern Cameroon. But what did the white people do? Because the white people like to get involved people's problems. And if, as a matter of fact, they created this problem in the first place. And they don't want to solve the problem that they created. They created this problem when they came to Africa, exploited Africa, enslaved Africans, and all on top of that, forced Africans to become Christians. You say you're trained to love, you were trained to be a priest or whatever. Train. How can they train love? How can you train love? You can't train love. Love is something that is just given or not given by the individual. This is ridiculous. How can you train love? You say you were trained to love. Man, I wasn't trained to love. I can love and I can hate. You know why I can do that? Because I'm human. Humans are not trained to have emotions. They just do. And they express their emotions in different ways. Every human being expresses his or her emotions in different ways. So when the people decided to protest, and some of the people were burning tires, not human beings, they were not killing human beings, they were burning tires. Meanwhile, French Cameroon military, under the regime of President Paul Biya, the person that you claim you love, killed so many English Cameroonians. So you love the person that kills your own brother, and you said you were trained to love? This is really ridiculous, because I need to break this guy down. You see, people have been listening to this Tapang Ivo Tanku for so long. It's ridiculous. It's time to push this guy aside and stop listening to his jargons, to his nonsense, to his BS, his bullshit. A year ago, Tapang Ivo showed his true nature of what he thinks of the Anglophone issue, of what he thinks of Biya and his government. He's in love with Biya. If he's in love with Biya, he cannot be in love with English Cameroonians, or he cannot love English Cameroonians, which is why he wants federation, and federation is slavery to English Cameroonians, to British Cameroonians, to Southern Cameroonians, to Ambazonians. For 56 years, it's not just marginalization that we went through, it's slavery. When you don't have control over your faith, over your life, over how you want to live your life, when the police, the military can come into your own land, in your own house, arrest you, arrest your wife, arrest your children, arrest anybody without any reasonable cause. And then you, as an English Cameroonian, has the audacity, the guts to say that you're in love with such a leader. Such a leader is unforgivable. You're totally confused. Or if you're not confused, as you have stated, you are in love with Biya and his regime, and you support federation. But Southern Cameroon was a state before coming to this fake union that did not occur. And you mentioned United States and that President Obama, the former president, could what? Break Hawaii or what? No president in the United States can break any state for that one reason. And many states in the United States have tried to succeed. They have tried to secede. They have tried to separate completely, but they did not succeed because guess what? They signed a legal document stating that they are part of the United States. But Tapang Ivo Tanku, did Southern Cameroon sign any document? Is there any legal document? I believe in your video you stated that there was no legal document. You stated that. If there is no legal document, then why should we be in a house where we are treated as slaves? We are arrested for no just reason, put in prison, some of us killed, some of us raped, some of us maimed, for no just reason. And then you expect human beings with emotions given to them by their creator, emotions that they can express at any time, at any will, due to the condition that they were put on by the government. You see, when you put somebody in a cage where he has no way out, just imagine putting a rat, putting a rat like, taking a lid and put a rat and close the rat. That, you know what that rat will do? The rat will find any means to survive by eating that lid so that he can escape. If animals can do that to survive, and what more of a human being? What more of a human being who can think for himself or herself? Who can act for himself or herself? Who has the ability to do more for himself by himself when he's with, rather than when he's with somebody like La Republique, and La Republique treats them like that way. Do you know why people fought against slavery? Or colonization? Tapang Ivo Tanku. Do you know why? It's the same reason. The same reason why English Cameroonians are fighting for their independence. Although I would say they're not using all the strategy that they should use. There are better strategy that we can use to free ourselves. It's not by protesting and going on the street. Although the protest has taken us this far, but it won't take us all the way to the end, because more must be given. More must be done in order to reclaim independence, in order to reclaim freedom. More must be done. Sacrifice. Southern Cameroon citizens must make sacrifice, great sacrifice, to free themselves and free the state of Ambazonia. But that's another topic for another day, because I don't want to really get involved in that, because I really want to sit here and trash Tapang Ivo Tanku, because this guy's video, if you watch it to the end, it's painfully funny. You know why it's painfully funny? Because you've seen another English Cameroonian speaking in that way. You feel the pain in your gut, like you want to slap this motherfucker. Like, what the fuck are you talking about, bro? Really? What on earth push you to make such statement like, is it because you're only interested, which you were? This whole video was the fact that you were trying to get the attention of President Paul Biya so that you could secure a political position for yourself. That's what this video was all about. You were going ranting over and over and saying BS, bullshit, crap. Southern Cameroonians were not brainwashed by SCNC. And as you said, SCNC is banned. So what if it's banned? There are many, haven't you seen that in history? There are many people many groups who decided to fight against the institution that were treating them bad. And that institution that they were fighting banned, their institution. Do you know an example I could give you right now, which is actually Robert Mugabe? When he was fighting against the white minorities in Zimbabwe, he had his own guerrilla group. Wasn't that group banned? Yes, it was banned. But what did that stop him? No. So what is the big issue with that? That's nothing. I don't see why he's making that point in the first place. So what if it's banned? Shit, we're fighting for survival. Ban or not ban, it doesn't matter. We must fight this fight to the end. We must make sure that at the end, we, the people, survive and then thrive. We, the people, must survive and thrive. Because English Cameroonians and French Cameroonians are not brothers. We're never brothers, we'll never be brothers. If you treat somebody like this for 56 years, you think my freaking damn stupid goddamn ants. It did Ayugoba treated me like that. Shit, man. She knows who the fuck I am. I don't take nonsense from her. So why the fuck would I take nonsense for somebody who's not even fucking related to me because he speaks French and I speak English and we're in the same continent and he's more, I'm less, so he can treat me as he wants, and then I should sit there and take it because we are brothers? Shit, my aunt does that shit to me. I told her off. More or less of a French Cameroonian. What more? Shit, man. I'm not a gentleman. If you hit me, I feel pain. If I hit you, you feel pain. This is the basic stuff that's happening in Cameroon, and you cannot use any stupid reason or logic to explain it. The French Cameroonians are treating us unfairly. They're dehumanizing us. They're treating us as if we're not human beings. So why would Southern Cameroonians just sit there and take it? Just because we're in the same continent. People fight wars every day. It's a human condition. It's the human way of life. It's a way to survive. the majority of French Cameroonians have taken this path to crush us. If we don't do something, we will be wiped out. It's that simple. Federation doesn't work. Just loving somebody doesn't work. Love takes two people. If one is not in there for genuine love, it wouldn't work. Which is exactly what is happening again in Cameroon, because French Cameroonians are not genuinely there to love English Cameroonians. They are there to exploit English Cameroonians. They are there to marginalize English Cameroonians. They are there to enslave English Cameroonians. You gotta know the difference, my brother. You got to know the difference. Because if you don't know the difference, then you are lost. You are mentally enslaved. You're mentally incarcerated. And let me tell you something. So many Africans are mentally enslaved. Why do you think the government can sit in there for powers 35 years, 37 years? Why? Because they're mentally enslaved. That's why. Mentally. And you see somebody speaking, see somebody like Tapang Ivo talking about beer, that is in love with beer. He loves beer. That's mental slavery. You can love your enemy. Oh, wait a minute. Christians do say that. Although most Christians don't actually do that. Because, hey, if you look in history, what happened between Christians and Muslims? Huh? Think about that. They went to war and killed each other. Even till today, they are still doing it. That has transcended into Africa. In Nigeria, the Muslims will fight against the Christians. Look at that in many African countries. Or take an example of what is happening in Libya. Can you think, my brother? Use your brain, man. Don't just talk foolishly. Love doesn't change the world. Those are for fools, suckers. You want to change the world, you gotta be mean sometimes. You want to change the world, sometimes you have to act like a Hitler. Because if you don't toughen up, guess what? You get squashed like a bug. Cameroonians need to free themselves. I'm the spiritual leader that is going to free their mind. King Etchu, the Ambazonian spiritual leader, that will free the minds of Southern Cameroon. Because let me tell you, let me break this thing as simple as ABC. In order for us to free ourselves, to liberate ourselves, in order for us to have an independent state of Ambazonia, we must have a guerrilla war group. We must do what Gaddafi did. We have to combine it with diplomacy and military. That's the only way. These people are our enemies. There is no friend. I'm not here to talk about hate. I'm here to talk about reality. Love doesn't exist. It's an idea implanted in your mind, and if you believe it, sometimes you fall for that nonsense. That's on you, bro. I'm a realist. I see things as they are. That's how I treat it. You treat me nice, I treat you nice. You treat me bad, guess what, bro? I got to treat you bad. I don't care if you're blood related. I don't care if you're blood related. If you treat me bad, I will treat you bad. Especially that my stupid aunts. I don't like that lady. Don't like her, honestly. But that's another topic. I just am talking about this shit because I want to relate it so that whoever is listening to this garbage that I'm spewing out can understand my point of view. Life is not about love. Life is about give and take. And if somebody's not willing to give and then somebody's not willing to take, vice versa, hey, that's not somebody you should be dealing with, because Anglophones have given too much for the past 56 years. And what has happened? The French have only taken. Then all they do is take and take and take. They don't give back. Is that a relationship you want to be in, where you are always at the lost? That's not a relationship, man. That's enslavement. And I don't want to be in that type of relationship. And if you Southern Cameroonians want to be involved in that type of relationship, hey, prepare your mind, because war is coming to Cameroon, whether you like it or not, because that's the only way to free yourself. Zimbabwe did it. Many other countries in Africa went through war. And what happened at the end? They stand a better chance to survive. Rwanda did it. So why are you so afraid of war when every day you're dying anyway? How many Southern Cameroonians have been killed for the past year now? How many have we buried? And then you want to calculate 56 years. How many just died unjustly? Do you know why we can't do anything to stop this killing? Because we don't have the military backup, the military power to pursue this course. We need military power to free ourselves from this enslavement. And to do that, we must free our minds. Mental slavery. For the past 56 years, we believe that French Cameroonians are our brothers, but they are not. And whoever fits the idea of federation down your throat is out to kill you or out to enslave you. This is King Etchu, the king of mind, the Pan-African king, the philosophy king. If you like what I'm talking about, if you understand what I'm saying, if you comprehend the mind of King Etchu, share this video, subscribe to my channel, King Etchu, on YouTube. Till next time.